All right, testing 1, 2, 3. Looks like we're good on that. All right, hello everybody. Welcome. This is Lisa Bold. We are in Enshrouded. So we'll be getting started here in just a moment. Okie dokie. All right, so we are. Let me get that off my screen. It's nighttime. Let me lay down here real quick. Alright, daytime now. Okay, so we are in Enshrouded. This is my version / replica. Oh man, those are not in the right spot again. They were the other day, and now they're not. But anyways, this is my replica of a land ship that was going to be built back in the early 1900s, like 1928, roughly. The idea is that the ship would run through the Sahara Desert, taking people back and forth across the sands. Let me take out this little character flaw here. All right. I need to fix these. I'm actually using the big wooden oval looking windows. If you are in Texas, you will certainly understand when I say that the cedar is an issue. Yeah, I'm going to have to fix those. I'll do that later. Those did not turn out the way they were supposed to. And then I need to make windows up here on the second floor. And then we're going to... Oh, that's not right either. Okay. There we go. That looks a little better. How much of these logs do I have? So the idea behind this ship is that it would transport people across the Sahara Desert, and then as it would go across the Sahara Desert, it would flatten the sands, making a roadway for the people who were going to be following. All right. Okay, that looks better. All right. I gotta fix these blocks. Oh, what happened to my sound? Alright, I'm still getting that. So that still seems to be working. But my in-game sound is not working. Let's try that. Huh. Yeah, let me try restarting the game. Alright, there we go. Sound's back. Not real sure what it was. Oh, down too low. There we go. Okay. So anyways, these ships could carry roughly about 100 people, you know, across the deserts. The idea was they'd run at about 30 miles an hour, and just due to the sheer weight, they would compress the dunes. So, yeah. All right, let's go inside. I put that elevated because I didn't want any of the any of the creatures or people getting in. So the last thing I did in here is I put in doors. Like this is the engine room, you know, and then we have a forward section, and every place has got beds, bedside table. The only thing I don't have yet is rugs. I need to go grab some rugs. Some of the ship's cabins have bathrooms, some don't. And then I'm saying that this is probably like the captain's own room here. Okay. Let's have some windows. And then like that. All right. So he's got, you know, a little bathroom area and stuff. And then I was just going to make him a wall. Like so. Oops. Actually, I need to move his table and his chair because it's going to be in the wall. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That should be good. And he doesn't need to have a second bed. We'll make this his study over here. Alright, do I have any shelving? I do not. And I need to stick another door on. Like so. Alright, so that's his. And then, we got another bedroom with bathroom over here. And then the other engine room. And I needed to finish this one up. Like so. Okay. And then this room also has a bathroom. And you actually enter in through it, and then it's got 2 beds in it. So it's a little bit of a bigger cabin. So I got several cabins that are big like that. And then this is the way to get out. And then this goes to another cabin. The other engine room. And one here. So engine room above each of the wheels. 4 more cabins. And then back here is like community bathroom. I'm going to put like a little seating area in here and probably a couple of windows so they can look out the back, as you're traveling. Tons of rugs are needed. I'm going to put you guys on hold for just a moment. I have a call coming in that I need to take. All right, I'm back. Okay, so this floor is also going to have rooms in it and windows and stuff. So this will be the 3rd floor. And then we come up here. Now I need to make a balcony area up here. And I also need to bring this wall up 1 block more. And then this will have a, come on, get off of there. Having a day where snapping doesn't want to cooperate. This will have a large sun deck type of area, topside, maybe where, you know, people can hang out and stuff. People who don't need a room because maybe they're just, you know, not going all that far. And then there'll be a small cabin size area up here. And then above that will be the pilot house. And then we'll put a canopy over the outdoor section. And then these are the chimney stacks. I haven't decided what I'm going to do with them yet, but I'm working on it. I have a picture of the land ship that I'm going off of, but obviously I can't make it look exactly like it. We don't have wheels that are big enough. Literally, the wheels in it would go from the ground all the way up to this level. You know, they were just monstrous sized. So about twice the size of the largest water wheel that we have in game. I did put out several tutorial videos over the weekend. Set them up for different days, you know, to come out and stuff with early access to members. So if you're a member, you can watch those now. Okay, so this back part is going to get these. Like so. I'm not sure what I'm going to do here. I guess I'll just bring it in. Well, I guess the ship is supposed to be somewhat rounded off on the backside. So I'll do something like that. Bless you. Eh. See if that works better. Um, hmm. Alright, so this, and then we'll pick this one up. I like to think that maybe this thing has stopped because there's a natural oasis in this desert right over there. You know, maybe people are going over there to go swimming. Maybe the ship needs to take on water. Who knows? See, this is supposed to be... Great. Okay. Really? guess we'll just hide it like that. Okay, so now let's see here, 1, 2. Something like that. And then we'll have to put canopies. And I'm thinking I'll use that new pink one that we get. And then the canopies will go all the way across. Keep that hot desert sun out. Alright. Now, and I think I want the top. There we go. Now let me put the doorway on first. No, actually this doorway goes here. And this doorway we go here. Alright, and then can I get this? No, why won't you work? Okay. I'm just going to use the same type of material. Oh, wait a minute here. What am I thinking? Yeah, because I have a flame altar and the real ship doesn't have a flame altar. Alright, and then these come back to there. I want the walkway to be roughly the same distance apart. Right, one of those. Yeah, guess it is. Alright, and then this part is going to go almost all the way up to the front. Oh, my chat window box closed when I left the game. Okie dokie. Hello, Sylvian. This is Lucy the Bold. Glad you're feeling better today. See if I can get my chat window. Da, da, da. Have to look for it. There it is. Okay. Oh, having a Monday? Can't spell. Alright. See here, this thing goes almost all the way up to here. And then I'm assuming there's possibly a door. Do I have a door back there? Yes, I do have a door back there. And I have one there. I wonder if it would have side doors too. I would think it would. Alright, that looks good. And then the rest of this is windowed. Why is this? Put some windows in. Like that. Now how did this one get set back? Something dark side. Like this. Okay. And Did we get this one? Yep, we did. Okay. And this one I have a window because this one is inside of the building. Gotta move my bed. And then this would be, I think I'll make this the dining hall. Needs to have a dining room. Yeah. Alright, and then the pilot house goes up above. And I'm actually going to put my pilot house so it sticks out. About like that. And then we'll do something fancy. Like that. Okay. And then that way that's got a little overhang. Now I do need a way to get up here. Maybe a ladder? Alright, do I want an overhang? Oh, that looks pretty good. Oh, no, I did put an overhang on this, but I need to take that off of there. 2, 3. One, 2, 3. And one. Okay. 1, 2, 3. All right, and now we need the pilot house. All right, so, but I need a way to get into the pilot house. Alright, I'm going to take a real quick break. I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. How do I want to do this? Okay. could have a narrow step going up to the pilot house. Alright, that'll work. Like that. Okay. She worked it. She worked the fountain. Alright, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. So that works. That is a doorway. But the door will need to be there because of the flame altar. Which means these stairs need to go down by 1. Ooh, just enough room. Alright, and then we used this block. Okay. Now we need some lighting in there, and there. Alright. So this looks good. We'll have a dead space back here though. Uh-huh. Like that. I have to see if I got more blocks. Alright. Um, okay, so yep, we gotta get some more blocks. Alright, need to make the cedar blocks.
Hello.
Alright, that'll work. And do I still have lighting with me? I do, okay. Seeing that my land ship's here, so it's coming through this way to come over here. Now, it will of course be too big to come up through the mountain passages, but, you know, que sera, sera. And then it can also go over here to this place. Alright, let me put... Where's my windows? I just seen them. Oh, here they are. I chose these because they more or less resemble a port ship's port window. Alright, now we need doors. Like that. Okay, let's go inside. I have to put it in from this side. Yummy, thank you. Orange juice and breakfast burritos. The breakfast of champions. I probably haven't seriously looked this through towards being like this, but it is what it is. Okay. All right. Okay, now we need to stick some lighting on. And I'm thinking for outside here. There, that looks good for the outside. Keeps the deck nice and lit up. Inside, let's see here. This could be like a dining car. So let's use something a little bit more fancy. And then we'll use these. I've been using them above the doorways. Thank you. Alright, and I gotta put rooms in down here. So that'll give me a little bit of light to work with. Okay. Yeah, I like that. Looks good. So this is really kind of all I had for today. Yeah. And then I'm not sure what I'm going to do with these chimney stacks. I think I might close them up, because in the drawing, it has 2 chimney stacks in the back going up. So I'm assuming there's some type of chimney plumbing system going through, pushing the, maybe these are used for something else in the ship. I don't know. So we'll go ahead and take these out for now. And when I say take them out, I mean just take them down one level. Like that. Because otherwise, then they get in the way of the deck. Alright. And then I'll figure out something to do with these to have them going straight up and be round. Or somewhat round. Round-ish. Ish. Yeah. Those are actually off. How did I get that so far off? Because this should actually be here. That one should be there. Like that. Alright, so the next time you see this, I'll have a canopy over the back side of it. We got our stairway going up where it's now, right here. And then I'll build a semicircular pilot house up here. And then of course we'll have the walkway going around it. And I think I still have enough to do the walkway. Why is it always got to be one that's got to be difficult? Why, Jack, why? Alright. Okay, this has been a short session today. Hope you like it. And I'll see you again on Wednesday, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time, when we do Tainted Grail, The Fall of Avalon, Sanctuary Osiris. Thank you.